Hello everyone, this chapter will focus on technical principles of Loader. After this course, we'll be able to know what is Loader and what Loader can be used for, and also its position in Fusion Insight, system architecture, and some features. Last, we'll talk about how to manage and monitor Loader jobs. First, let's take a look at the introduction to Loader. Loader is a data loading tool. Function enhancements have been made for Loader based on the open source scope. Loader is used to exchange data and files between Fusion Insight Hadoop, relational databases, and file systems. Loader can import data from relational databases or file servers to the HBase or HDFS of Fusion Insight, or export data from the HBase or HDFS to relational databases or file servers. Note that Loader does not support data export from Hive currently. Here shows the position of Loader in Fusion Insight, which is used to exchange data and files between Fusion Insight Hadoop, relational databases, and file systems. Loader manages jobs on the web UI and also provides command line interfaces to meet customer requirements for program scheduling and script automation. And Loader uses MapReduce for parallel data processing. Parameters affect MapReduce splits. Therefore, proper parameter configuration is required to ensure optimal data import performance. Besides, Loader servers are deployed in active standby mode, which ensures high reliability. And the secure Loader versions are configured in a unified manner by Fusion Insight Manager. Loader consists of the following components. Loader client provides two types of interactive interface, a web user interface and a command line interface. Loader server processes operation requests sent from the client, manages connectors and metadata, submits MapReduce jobs, and monitors MapReduce job status. REST API provides a representational state transfer interface, which involves HTTP and JSON, to process the operation requests from the client. Job Scheduler periodically executes Loader jobs, and there are three types of engine. Transfer engine is a data transformation engine that supports field combination, string guarding, and string reverse. Execution engine is to execute Loader jobs in MapReduce manner. Submission engine is to submit Loader jobs to MapReduce. Job Manager manages Loader jobs, including creating, querying, updating, deleting, activating, deactivating, starting, and stopping jobs. Metadata repository is to store and manage data about Loader connectors, transformation procedures, and jobs. HA Manager manages the active standby status of Loader servers. Two Loader servers are deployed in active standby mode. Loader implements parallel import or export jobs using MapReduce. Some import or export jobs may involve only the map operations, and some jobs may involve both map and reduce operations. Loader implements fault tolerance using MapReduce. Jobs can be rescheduled when job execution fails. This page shows the description of each module of Loader in detail. Then let me introduce how jobs of Loader is managed by Fusion Insight Manager. This is a web page of Fusion Insight Manager, where we can see the health status of Loader component. We could also make operation management, such as starting or stopping services and downloading clients. Click the Loader Server Active here to go to the Loader Job Management page. A job is to describe the process of extracting, transforming, and loading data from the data source to the target end. Loader provides many functions to manage job-related operations, including creating, importing, exporting, starting, stopping, copying, and deleting jobs, migrating job groups, deleting jobs in batches, and viewing job history. Loader provides various job conversion rules for data cleaning and conversion into the target data structure in different service scenarios. If conversion is not required in actual application, no conversion rules need to be specified. Except for these conversion operators mentioned here, Loader also provides the following operators. EL operation that specifies an algorithm to calculate field values. String operations that converts the upper and lower cases of existing fields to generate new fields. String reverse that reverses existing string fields to generate new fields. String trim that clears spaces contained in existing string fields to generate new fields. Filter rows which filters rows that contain triggering conditions by configuring logic conditions, and update fields that updates field values when certain conditions are met. Then how to create a loader job. Here describes an example of loading a SFTP file into HDFS. To create new job, the first step is to configure the basic information, including name, type, connection, group, queue, and priority. Name identifies the new job and needs to be unique. Type specifies the type of a job to import or export data. Connection provides data source connection information for the new job. If no required connection is available, click Add here to create a connection. Group indicates a job group, and queue indicates the young queue to which the new job belongs. And priority indicates the priority level of the job in the young queue. Next is to configure the input information, including input path, file split type, filter type, path filter, file filter, encode type, suffix name, and compression. Input path can be a directory or the name of the source file. File split type can be set to file or size. When the parameter is set to file, a file is not split and can only be processed by a map job. The file name and content remain unchanged during data read. When the parameter is set to size, the file structure is changed. A file is split into multiple segments, which are read by different map jobs. Usually, file is recommended when the original file name needs to be reserved, and size is recommended when the original file name does not need to be reserved, or when a super large file is to be processed. Filter type indicates the file filtering criterion. Path filter is used with filter type to specify the expression for filtering the directories in the input path of the source files. If there are multiple filter conditions, use commas to separate them. If the value is empty, the directory is not filtered. File filter is also used with filter type to specify the expression for filtering the file names of the source files. If there are multiple file conditions, use commas to separate them. The value cannot be empty. Encode type indicates the encoding format of a source file. Suffix name indicates the suffix added to the source file after the source file is imported. And compression indicates whether to compress data to reduce I/O resource consumption when an SFTP server is used for data transmission. Then to configure transform. Loader operators have three types: input operator, output operator, and transform operator. Input operator is used in the first step of data conversion. This type of operator converts data into fields. Only one input operator can be used in each conversion. Conversion operator is used in the intermediate conversion step of data conversion. This type of operator is optional. The conversion operators can be used together in any combination. Conversion operators can process only fields. Therefore, an input operator must be used first to convert data into fields, and output operator is used in the last step of data conversion. Only one output operator can be used in each conversion for exporting processed fields. The last step is to configure output information, including storage type, file type, compression format, output directory, file object type, and number. Storage type indicates the target data storage type, which can be HDFS, HBase, and Hive. File type indicates the file type in which data is imported. Available values are text files, binary files, and sequence file. Compression format is to specify the data compression format after the data is imported to HDFS. Output directory indicates the target directory. If a file with the same name is already existed in the target directory, Loader provides 5 operator types. Override means to override the old file, rename is to rename the new file, and import to the target directory. Append means to add new file content to the old file. Ignore means to ignore the new file and keeps the old file. And error will generate an error report when a file has the same name as that in the target directory. Number indicates the number of map jobs. Then go to the Loader Job Management page. This page displays all current jobs and last execution status. Select a job and click History button in the operation column so that we can view execution records of specified jobs. When using Loader to transform data, if data does not meet the Loader conversion rules, we call it dirty data. Users can check on the job history page, and dirty data is stored in HDFS. And on the job history page, click the Log button. We can see the MapReduce log page for the execution. And if a Loader job fails, an alarm will be reported. So this chapter briefly introduced Loader, like its main functions and features, job management and monitoring. Okay, that's all for Loader. Thank you.